All right, so we're here again with some more Jeff Dye content. He's talking about Skankfest, Kill Tony, Rogan, moving to Austin, all the things that we want to hear. This is probably one of his most viewed episodes. And about 15 minutes in, he starts yapping about this stuff. Let's hear.
My appearance on there. Going on to Joe Rogan the next day was so stinking fun. Joe is such a good guy. Just being around Joe is fun for me. I've joked about how, whenever I'm with Joe, I just agree with him the whole time. I'm always like, I know, Joe. Yes, that.
Yeah. Jeff, you do that with anybody you're with. You're a fucking chameleon. And the one thing you're not good at portraying is a comedian.
That's how I feel. Because two elements. One, I look up to him like a big brother, so I feel like his advice. There was a moment actually on the episode where he was telling me to stop worrying about.
Why is this guy's mouth so wet? I mean, is this a young rich Voss? What the fuck's going on here, bro? Just after every 3 words?
What people are saying about me on the internet or on social media. And I almost could hear inspirational music behind him. I was getting goosebumps as he was giving me, he's like, Jeff, it's okay. They all work for you, dude. Every time they post about you and that kind of stuff, that's all for you. That's all positive. That's all marketing. Don't look into it. He was just like,
yeah, man. Look at all the positive marketing for Brendan Schaub, Brian Callen, Chris D'Elia. Okay? Just because it works for some guys who can pull it off on the other end, it doesn't mean that it just somehow goes away. Okay? It almost gets worse.
it's like he was building me up on the thing and trying to encourage me and steer me in the right direction. It was very, very healthy for my mental health, and it was great. So those are the reasons I like being on Joe Rogan, is because I can sit there and just get to spend 3 hours with a guy I like to think is my friend.
But if he was your friend, couldn't you just call him and have this conversation? Couldn't you just go get those inspirational words sent to you via text? Instead, you have to go on the podcast, Jeff. For what? You never have anything to promote. You went on that podcast, and here's your podcast talking about being on that podcast with 3.3 thousand views. What has changed?
A thing happened this week, before I yammer on about the other things in the podcast. The first thing we talked about was Ronda Rousey. And I was trying to tell him, I was like, yeah, but why it pissed me off is because you're my friend, Joe. And I wanted to defend you.
Yeah. All of you fucking simp comedians have to defend your comedy god. The guy who is somehow going to get you in the door to making big money pretending to tell jokes. Yeah. Everybody's got to do it. You're no different than Brendan Schaub or Andrew Schultz, Jeff. Okay? Joe DeRosa at this point. You're all doing the same shtick. We get it, man. We get it. You want to be friends with that guy for some reason. That stopped getting you ahead so long ago, bro. 3.3 thousand, guys. What are we doing?
Now, even though you're agreeing with Ronda Rousey and you're not mad at her for what she said, I'm mad about her. I'm mad about what she said because you're my friend and I love you. I'm friends with Holly Holm. I love her.
Okay, so if he is getting emotionally affected by the hate someone else is getting, imagine how he actually feels about the hate that he's getting. Okay, be realistic. He actually thinks people are anticipating him doing this podcast. I mean, look at the excitement. What is he, in an Airbnb or some shit? Doing a half hour somewhere featuring for somebody? Because nobody buys Jeff Dye tickets, folks. That doesn't happen. Okay, all of these guys weasel their way into this little sector of comedy where they can somehow survive off the same teat. It's very strange. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, man. I don't even know what else to say. Until the next.